Andy, a 3-0 victory and a clean sheet to finish off the first ever season for Bromley FC in Sky Bet League 2. What were your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, no, I thought it was very good today. I thought we, with respect to Cheltenham, it's always difficult the last game of the season when there's not a lot to play for, but we wanted to make sure we finished in the top 10 or 12. So it was important we finished well for the group, and the clean sheet was great. I thought that the lads at the back defended really well. Didn't limit them to very few chances, and we looked quite a threat going forward. So all in all, good day.
And I guess a lot of people on the outside saying, well, there's nothing to play for, but that's certainly not how you saw it today, is it?
No, I think it's really important that we finish as high as we possibly can, and we finish, on a lot of positive energy, because it's going to carry us through again. If you finish on a losing streak, it becomes a real tough pick-me-up next season. So it's really important, as stupid as that sounds. We've got to make sure these fans want to come back and watch us next year. They want to come back and support us like they've done. And we're only going to do that by winning football matches and with good performances like that.
And the goals scored by the two front men today, Michael Cheek and Nicky Kabamba, having a start together today. 2 for Cheeky and another goal for Nicky, who looks renewed in confidence.
Yeah, well, you say renewed in confidence. In fairness to Nicky, he hasn't really had a chance, has he? We changed shape just as he signed. Kind of went 1 up top, 3 behind, and he's been patient, Nicky. But I'll say it again, like I said last week, he's really been behind the team and backing the team and been a real professional around the place. So I'm delighted. And look, let's be honest, those two as a front pair, they don't look too bad, do they, for the start of next season?
The fans as well today. You've just said it in your post-match interview on the stadium microphone here, but the support to be fair, from both sets of fans, brilliant today. A great atmosphere.
Yeah, I must say the Cheltenham fans were brilliant. I thought, a couple of fancy dress outfits, magic. It was a real nice atmosphere. I'm not saying that because we won. Credit to them. Credit to their manager and their staff. They were really brilliant. And our fans, what can I say? They've had a nice finale to a first season in the EFL, and like I've said all along, without them we probably wouldn't have been half as successful as we've been this year.
And it feels crazy to say it, but the season is now over. What's your overall reflection on that?
I'm going to say that. You've asked that on 71 points was our target. We just fell short. But it hasn't been a bad season, let's be honest. We've got Michael Cheek, finished top goal scorer. We've got loads of pluses, and loads of foundation to work on for next season. So maybe I want to probably get to where I want to get to too quick sometimes, but that's just the way I'm wired. But overall, I'm seriously proud of this team and these players, and I'm delighted for everything they've achieved this year.
And talking of the players, you've continued your habit of developing young talent, bringing it through. Sol Cater coming on today, a lovely moment for him. Someone that you really liked in his early days, but he had that unfortunate injury.
Yeah, Sol was excellent for us, wasn't he? I always sort of say that Sol kind of turned one of our seasons around when he scored. We was having a little bit of a tough run, and he scored that goal against Wealdstone, I think it was, and then suddenly got injured the next game. And he's had a long, lonely road back. Credit to the medical team and Sol getting back, and it's nice to see him out there. I thought Nathan and I thought they were really good when they come on as well. They're bright players for us.
Plenty to look forward to next year, but also important probably to just take a step back and breathe and just rest a little bit before it all kicks off again.
Yeah, I think it's important that I do that, personally myself, because there's been a lot happened this season for me. It's been a tough sort of year. A lovely year, but a tough year, and a lot of stress. It's stressful, this job, and then you've got your home life to sort of balance as well, which has been, I need to give my family some time now, which I'm going to do, in abundance. I've got 2 lovely little granddaughters, and it's time for me just to switch off for a little bit.
Andy, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.